Oh, it's good to be home. We're back just for this episode. Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft Season 2. This is episode 150. So I thought it would be fitting. Everybody likes a world tour, and we haven't done one for quite a while. And there's been a few new subscribers come in, so I thought, well, we'll do a world tour. We'll show what we've got and why we're over at the pirate place at the moment. So we have our dock here. By the way, I did fix this button for the boat dispenser. It's the first thing I want to talk about. That was a creeper explosion there. You can now hit the button. The boat does dispense, but I noticed that the boats now get stuck in the wall. They don't actually float to the top, which is annoying. I think the only way that I can fix that is by moving this dispenser out by one, maybe? I don't know, but that's why it isn't working anymore. I did fix it though. There was one piece of redstone missing. While we're back here as well, while we're doing this world tour, I thought at the end we'll grab a donkey and grab my fill my inventory up with resources, fill the donkey up with resources. We'll take them over to the pirate base. And we'll have a load more stuff over there, which will be very, very handy. So, if you haven't seen this before, this is my base. Yep, this is it. No. I'm joking, that's not it. We can drop down here and we enter into our main base. We have our cow farm here. This is where all our cows get bred up and fed until they're adults. And then we can play with the levers and the buttons here. We've got the water to push them down, and we've got the pistons to release them. They then fall through the lava and get cooked. This is, I think, the Mark III version. It probably is going to need another update soon because it's not quite how I want it yet, but maybe in the future. Got our old enchantment center there. We don't use that anymore. Here's our map. Now we might be able to see where we are. In fact, I have my map currently on me for the pirate base, and I come down. You can see what way I went. I took the boat down. Okay, so this is up here. My base is at, wait a minute, I've written down the coordinates. 1,455 minus 832. And we are here. So my base is minus 8, which is this way, and up that way. So I think my base must be there, or the pirate base must be here. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But that must be where it is. So it's just good to know where it's located. Okay, we've got the zombie, old XP farm. This is a very, very old XP farm. There's actually a zombie spawner behind there. It probably still works. I can't see why it wouldn't. But we haven't been here long enough to make them spawn yet. I might have lit it up because I might have got annoyed with the the noises of the zombies right in my ear hole all day. If there are any slimes down here, I will be killing them because I need some more slime balls. There is a little one here. This is the slime farm. It does work actually really, really well. You just have to stand about for a little while until they spawn. I'm actually surprised he was here after such a short time of being in the area. Maybe it was a bit of an advantage though, because maybe other mobs haven't had that's the one time to spawn yet. I'm going to take a stack, I think, with me. So while we're wandering around here, we might grab some resources to take up to the pirate area. I also need food while I'm here as well. I've done the sheep over at the pirate area. Could you believe it? 2 cows actually spawned in our pen, which is very, very handy. When I logged onto the world, there was actually 2 already in there. And then I got some sheep in there. I think I'm up to 15 or so sheep, something like that, which is nice. Let's just grab some quick food. I haven't really got much here, have I? I'll grab some taters. An ending chest would actually be a good idea out here as well. We've got the old dog kennel. There's no dogs in here anymore. In fact, why is a brewing stand in here? There would have been a reason for that, I'm sure. I'm sure there would have been a reason for that. And then we've got this whole area is actually based around a mob farm up in the ceiling here. Very, very efficient because we are always here. That's a lot of creepers. We are always here. Or we were at least always here. Which means that whenever we were in our base, mobs were always spawning. So we were always getting XP and gunpowder and all the other sort of mob stuff. They travel down the middle of the tube. There's another creeper down that water flow. And then they just fall into there. And we could either kill them with our own sword. Or we did have an anvil system set up above a piston there. It was very, very Neanderthal. It's a very clunky system. But it did do the job. If there was a lot of mobs there, we could just drop an anvil on their head. Alright, we've got the train station that leads to many, many places. We've got the end, the old blaze spawner, which isn't there anymore because the nether's been reset a few times, but that will take us to a nether portal. We've got the nether village, and we have a blank space. It'd actually be a really good idea to have that blank space go to the pirate area. It's a long, long track, but that would be amazing, because we could even stick the donkey in the minecart and then send the donkey all the way there as well. How funny would that be? That'd be so cool. Okay, brewing station on the next one on our tour here. This is the brewing station. Let's see if I can remember how to use it. We've got some potions of strength here. As you can see, as soon as... Oh, okay then. That's just left in the system. It's probably when I was last playing about with it. I think I had these getting ready to be made. But basically, as you can see... this will automatically make potions for us. What does that button do again? I drop those in. How come you didn't drop in to the middle one? Oh, you did. You have now. Wonderful. How did we do it then? We flick the levers of what we want. So let's say we want a... I just got healing potions, didn't... Oh, I got mundane. Oh, I didn't add anything to it. Alright, no problem. Let's take those out. I want to have a potion of... What have we got? Healing. We can have that, which is glistening melon. And then we need... these are our boosters. So we'll just leave it like that. We'll have it as a splash potion. No, let's not have it as a splash potion. This should work. It feels like it's been a long time since I've done it. No, let's actually take one of those off. There's no point in having both of them on. And then hit the button. And hopefully it goes in the right order. Well, that's embarrassing. Screw it. Okay, moving on with the tour. It's such a successful world tour, isn't it, this one? We've got the tree farm here. I use this a lot. This is probably the most helpful thing that we ever built in this area. What you do is you put a sapling on this little grass block here. And there's a repeater missing, surprisingly enough. That must have happened when I was chopping down trees. Oh, it's this one right here. Yeah. I remember now. Let's take that out. Putting that there. We might as well fix it while we're here as well. There are a few things that need to be fixed because of updates and stuff. There we go. Right. And then put that back there. Yeah, there are a lot of things. As updates have come out, because this world is very, very old. And as the updates have came out, they have broken a few things. So we have fixed some of them, we haven't fixed others. But this, you'd put a sapling there, and then you'd bone meal it. As soon as it grows, as soon as the tree grows, these pistons push it that way. And as soon as it gets a line of trees and the last one goes over this one, these pistons, all of these ones then activate and push it that way, leaving a fresh row for trees again. So what you can do is basically fill this area up with trees and then chop them down all at the same time, and it's much, much quicker. It does use a fair bit of bone meal, but if you've got it, it's a lot easier to use. I love that. We get loads of bones because of the mob farm in the middle here. Melon farm here. I still want to hook this up to be fully automatic. I was saying how we could do it with a day-night sensor. I don't think you actually need anymore a spot to the surface. I'm not... Was there something in there? I think you used to have a tunnel to the surface, like one block to the surface above the daylight sensor. I think they've changed that now. I might be wrong, but I think they've changed that. But we could have it so in the daytime it had pushed it up, and in nighttime it then drops them back down again, and the melons can grow, and then they will automatically farm up. Why have I got stuff in here and not melons? I don't know. Okay, sheep farm. While I'm here, I'm going to grab... I haven't got any black wool. The only wool I need, I do not have. This is all in the wrong order as well. Wow, I am not very clean, apparently. Yeah, this is the sheep farm. We've got one sheep of every colour here, so then we can just go down and harvest them, what they call shearing them, whenever we need to. I like this. I use this a lot off camera as well to build up the wool supply, because I always seem to use it a lot. Why is that off? Why am I noticing so many broken stuff? It's my parkour training, okay? Now, my parkour training, I am always terrible at parkour. I've always been the worst at it. So I thought I'd build something to try and make me improve, and I think it's working. Let's have a go at it. So we start here. We jump onto those. Now, this is a tough one because of the ceiling. Oh, yeah. And then this one, I think we just fall onto. Yeah, no jump for there. Onto that one. Onto the ladder. Over the top. Yeah. And then this is a tough one as well. Oh, you got to hit the analog stick in for that one. Oh, man, we're doing so good. Okay, I think I can just drop onto that one. I did do a little jump to make sure. We crouch. And then you can jump to either one. I think I'm going to jump to that one over there. Careful now. Okay, now this is a tough one. If we fall down, we fall onto this string, and then the lamps light up, so you know that you failed. But we need to get onto that one. It's a really tough jump. Oh, no, we failed. Oh, well, it was worth a try. Okay, now we've got our rock, paper, scissors machine. I still haven't tidied this up, but basically, this will play a game with us. We have white wool, dark grey wool, and cobblestone, which reflect rock being cobblestone, paper being white, and grey wool being scissors, because I couldn't think of a better colour or block to use for scissors. But paper's white, so that makes sense. Cobblestone's rock, so that makes sense. Scissors is just the odd one. And then what we can do is we can flick... press this button maybe first. That gets the clock going. Perfect. And then we undo the lever. And it's now rotating them, as you can see. It's just auto-saving. There we go. So it's rotating around now. And if you stand in front, you can't see what one it's on. So then what you've got to do is you've got to say your guess. So I'm going to say rock. And then once you've got your guess, you can then pull the lever. It reveals the block. And it's paper, which means that the machine wins. Because paper wraps around rock. And I lose. And then you can just flick the lever back up again. I'm going to say scissors. Rock, he wins again. Rock breaks scissors. I'm going to stop playing that now. Because I don't want to lose. I had a really good record against that machine. And that's just put me a lot further behind than I wanted to. Okay, we've got the blacksmith here. This is just where we enchant items and repair items and stuff like that. Not really much important in there. I don't think that villager is even any good, is he? I don't know where the other one went. We did have 2 of these in here. Ooh, I need those. You might be worth it. I might do that trade. It's expensive, but it is some diamond leggings that I do not have currently. My armor is hurting a lot. We've got the sugarcane farm. Very simple, basic one. This one definitely needs an update. We can make this 100% fully automatic. Why didn't it fire these ones? These stupid updates break so much stuff. It's crazy. So much stuff. This is our current project that we're working on down here. A chicken farm. Yoink. A chicken farm that will be able to self-harvest, if you like, self-breed. And also we'll be able to kill them off for chicken food when we want as well. But we came across a problem at the end that the TNT doesn't hurt animals in water, and I'm sure it used to. I've got a shaky foot. I think I've got some pins and needles coming on. But yeah, so we need a way, basically, to do this, to finish this project off. We need a way to be able to kill chickens that is cheap for us to do. We did have the option of using potions, but potions are expensive. Just to kill off for a little bit of food. We might as well use our sword if we're going to do that. But I would really like to have made it completely automatic, and then I could have had a hopper and a chest that collects all the chicken food and the feathers and stuff like that. We could have made arrows and stuff. Chickens are really, really useful for many, many different things. That's why I wanted to have Ooh, hiccups, have them. Anyway, anywho, let's get out of here and continue on with the world tour. This might be a little bit of a longer episode. It's a chilled out episode. I'm in a chilled out mood. I'm not in a mood to really do any building or anything. It's episode 150. It's a relaxed episode. These autosaves, man, they crack me up and really, really annoy me. We have our redstone house over here. This was a really cool project to build, but then we didn't really do much in it. There's a lot of work actually went into this. We have a nice little fishing pond out here. I can't wait to get the fishing update. This is why I done this, because I assumed that in the most recent update that we had, I thought that would have been the one that they'd done the fish update with puffer fish and the fishing rod enchantments and all that other cool stuff. We got the potions, but we didn't get, or we got night vision and stuff, but we didn't get the puffer fish and stuff, which is a little bit annoying. So maybe we'll get that in the next update as well. This is the redstone house, some really cool stuff in here. We have light switches in every room, but the really cool thing with the light switches is that they've got something called an XOR gate hooked up. I'll show you what that is in a minute. We have a block switcher here for a crafting table that pops out of the ground. This was built because I just wanted a load of really cool miniature redstone stuff, you know, really compact, cool redstone stuff in here. But we got busy with other stuff. I got distracted. I get distracted with other projects all the time. So an XOR gate is basically two levers hooked up to one output, so we can turn them on and off, depending on what lever we pull. It doesn't matter what order we do it in. It always reverses the signal. Unlike normal levers, if you had two levers hooked up to a lamp, one of them would turn them on, and then if that one was on, this lever wouldn't do anything. So this has to basically ignore the other signal and then revert whatever the output is. It's a little bit complicated, but it did work, and we've got them in all the rooms that require having a lever on both sides, like in here, for example. Autosave, that's all it is. Once the autosave's lever, that should turn off. Right? Right? Don't say that! Why is that? Oh, screw it. Turn that one back on. Why am I showing you all of my broken stuff? I have no idea. Does this one work? Yeah. No? I think that's another update, because we double-checked all of this stuff. When I remember building this, and we double-checked everything. I reckon that they've done some stuff, unless... No, mobs can't break them, can they? Mobs can... I wonder if an Enderman has took a block with redstone on it. Can they do that? Maybe. Alright, anyway. And then we've got our arcade machine here. This is a cool little thing, if this still works. We can put our what is it called? Money in here. I think you can use anything for money. That's how I had it set up. So we'll use sugarcane. And you hit the button. No win. No win. No win. Come on. It's like a slot machine, basically. No, it is working. I'm just being super unlucky. You have a 1 in 3 chance to win. That's how much chance you have. A 1 in 3. There we go. We won. I was beginning to think that we weren't going to win. I thought I'd broken that somehow too. But yeah, you heard the lights. Or you heard the sound go off. You heard the lights go off. Wow. Oof, thank God that works. It's interesting to see how much stuff has broken over time in around this area. It's because we don't really visit it all that much anymore. We don't see around this area. We've got our own stable. Oh, I forgot about Victor the Third. He's a pretty good horse. He has quite a fair bit of speed, actually. And then we can get out here, can't we? This is our way to get out. And then we can go back round here. Yeah, there we go. So you can keep the horses in. Very, very nice. I like that build. We've got our horse racing track there, but nothing else. And another mob farm that was outside the base. I think we had that while we were working on something else. We built that for a reason, just so I could get resources going. Something like that. I can't remember why we built that one in the end. Maybe we were using a new system or something. It was a while ago. This series has been going on for a really long time. I think it might be the longest running series on the channel. Which is good for a survival world. This is where we have our Ender Dragon egg. We built ourselves a nice little temple for a very cute. I love this temple. Eventually found a use to use up the mossy cobblestone that we always take. We always take mossy cobble from mob. What are they called? Mob spawners. But nobody ever uses it for anything. So we found a use for it, as well as some mossy stone brick from the stronghold as well. But yeah, we wanted to have it on display, but we wanted to have it hidden, like a little secret area. It's actually a lot bigger than this as well. You can actually go underneath it, and there's some crypts down here with some old dead flesh and bones and stuff in the chest. It's very, very cool. I really like that. Makes me want to build a Minecraft adventure map. Maybe I'll do that soon. Maybe we will. This is probably our most recent completed build in the area. I think most of you would have seen this. This is a giant tree. We need to do something on the inside here, but this is a ginormous tree. We'll have another look from the outside because I didn't really show you it. But inside is actually a village, a functioning village. I wonder if they've bred at all yet. They haven't drowned, at least. Oh, yeah, if they fall in that, they're not going to get out, are they? Oh, yeah, they will. They can swim. So we've got a few villagers here. Hey there. I think we've only got 2 in here. Yeah, only 2 in here. They haven't bred. I don't think they've had enough time to breed here, but there also might not be enough doors for them to want to breed here. So that's easy enough to fix. We can just put down a load more doors in there until we get the numbers that we want. But it's really, really cool to have villagers up in that area. They haven't died, which is excellent. I was a little concerned that they would. We've got big old tree trunks out on the ground. Really, really cool. I need some leaves under there to hide that up, as well as the dirt there. But apart from that, it is completed. If I travel a little bit further away, we'll be able to see the entire tree. It does look better from that side because that was the angle that we were building it mostly from. No, you can't see it at all from this side. Let's go down this way. There's nothing over there anyway. Just the old village that, or the old vanilla village. Oh, we have got a church up here. Let's show you this before we do a loop around. Let's go up here. I like these chilled out. So this is our graveyard, where when we used to have dogs, when we used to have pets, when they used to be killed by either my mistakes or mobs, we put them up here. So we have Poppy, who died on episode 13. Apparently, I can't even remember them, to be honest. Episode 13 was 137 episodes ago. 137 episodes ago. He died in lava. Apparently, we always used to put a quote to say how he died. So he fell in lava, or she. Poppy's a girl's name, isn't it, I think? Shandy. We had Shandy, who died on episode 19. He died of fall damage, apparently too far down. And so did Barkus on the same episode, probably from the same fall damage. I think we were building the slime farm then? That would make a lot of sense. I remember it, I think. Oh, Ralph died on episode 19 as well, from fall damage, yeah. Oh, I think I do remember it now. And 1,000,000 annoying dogs on episode 59. Dogs always used to teleport to me. I used to have, well, the story with that is, I used to have about 10 dogs. I think about 10. You saw the dog kennel from earlier on in the episode, and there was a spot for 2 dogs in each one. And they used to happily spend their time in there. And then for some reason, they used to start teleporting to me no matter where I was. They would be sitting down. I would have told them to sit, so they shouldn't teleport. And then they would. So they used to teleport to me. I think they even ended up in the end one time, which was ridiculous. And then there was a really weird bug that happened on one of the updates. Let's go and sleep. There was a really weird update bug where I think it was on like TU 18? Something like that, a very, very long time ago. It actually duplicated everything, pretty much everything in my world. Not chests. Oh, ow. Ow. Where are you? Not the stuff in my chests. Unfortunately, it would be nice if it duplicated all my diamonds. But it duplicated all villagers, all friendly mobs, all hostile mobs. I ended up with 2 sheep in my sheep farm. I ended up with 2 of everything, 2 of every villager. It was crazy. And obviously 2 of every dog. So my dog doubled. The amount of dogs I had doubled. Then, and all my cats. I used to have a load of cats as well. And then all of my dogs doubled again. I can't remember why it happened the second time, but it was another bug. So it doubled the second time. So I ended up with near on, no exaggeration, it broke the mob cap. It literally broke the mob cap to smithereens. It must have been close to 60 to 100 dogs, which obviously you cannot get. You cannot get 60 dogs, let alone 100 dogs. On console version of Minecraft, the mob limit just says that there's too many after usually about 12 or something like that. So we had to eventually kill them all off because we tried to keep them all. I had them sat everywhere. I had like a bunch there. I had a bunch out in the desert. And then I would be somewhere in a cave. And then 100 dogs would teleport to me. I couldn't move. The noise would be crazy loud. And I had to kill them all off. So I done a montage. So if you want to go and check that out, by the looks of it, it would be episode 59. I don't think that I would have put a wrong episode on there. So if you go and check out episode 59, you'll be able to see a montage of killing off many dogs in many different ways. I tried to do a different way for every single dog. It was a really fun one to do, actually. I had anvils and cactuses and potions and swords and fishing rods and fall damage and mine carts. Really, it was actually really fun. And then we've got our church here that we built for them, so we can come here to remember our fallen companions. We can even go right up to the top here. Is there still a sign up here? No, there used to be a sign up here for the seed of the world. We've got our nether portal ice, what is it called? Tower. We built specifically to hold a nether portal. That does still need some TLC. It works, like the nether portal works, the build itself doesn't need any TLC, it's just that where we come out in the nether needs to be changed, because going from the overworld to the nether works fine, but then coming from the nether back to the overworld doesn't take us back to there. I think it takes us to the desert nether portal. We just need to break it and recalculate exactly where it needs to come back to. Some simple maths. It's just dividing by how big is the nether on Xbox One? On Xbox 360, the nether was 7 times, I think. I think the nether was 7 times smaller than the overworld on Xbox 360. And on Xbox One, it's 3 times smaller. I think that's what it is anyway. So then we've got a really cool build here. This is our temple, our desert temple, complete with upside down village. It's such a really cool thing to see. Completely upside down well, upside down houses, upside down lamps. Still got a load of, look at all this resources that I've got laying about. There is so much stuff all around the world. You know the fishing spot outside the base? Yeah, those chests are full with stuff as well. I have so much stuff, it's unbelievable. What is that? No, we need that because we're building the underwater stuff. So that's a really good helmet. Upside down blacksmith. And then we have our temple. Really cool build here. Still need to do an entrance on here. But we've got our wither inside. Oh, it's really nice. So nice and bright. The torches need to be redone. It's semi-completed. It's not 100% completed yet, though. And then we can also head up this way. Sorry for the long episode, guys. I'm sure you don't mind too much. There we go. There is a way in here. I'm sure I made a way in. Or was it just on the other side? I always say I do this stuff off camera and then never do. Oh, it's on this one. There we go. So yeah, and then we can come up on this level as well. Very nice. We're not going to be able to fit everything into this world tour, unfortunately, but I will go to the end. We'll show off the Enderman farm that we have. We don't have a choice. We're going down there. Yep, perfect. So let's head into the end here. We still have our silverfish spawner, funnily enough. for some reason, I thought I heard the Ender Dragon, and that really scared me. So this is our Enderman farm. This is not complete. It's nowhere near complete. In fact, to be honest, it was more efficient before we upgraded it. Because before, I don't know if you can see, but we've got it complete up to this level here. And originally, we did have it capped off there. Meaning all the Endermen that spawned inside it. They then fell down into the actual farm itself. But then we expanded it and we put another 4 levels on top. Which was fantastic in theory because it made our... It made our farm, or it should have made our farm more effective, but because we never completed it and we never blocked it in, it's actually made it a lot less efficient because mobs can now spawn on top of it. I just looked at him. Because mobs can now spawn on top of it and not inside of it. But apart from that, that's the only places that Enderman can spawn on this entire island. The whole island is lit up all underneath it, all islands that are around it. That was a really long job. But they can only spawn on there now. It still works. It's still good. How do I get down? Down here. Haven't been here for a while either. But this is a great place for XP. In fact, we might... Oh, come on. We might be able to get some levels out of this straight away. It would be so much more efficient, though, if we never expanded it. Or at least if we finish it, it's going to be a lot more efficient. But for the moment, it's not. And these are all one punch away from death, so you don't have to waste durability on your sword. It's great. Absolutely great. Doesn't take long at all. We just need to really finish it off. And it's got a kill mode as well. I have a tutorial on this. It's my second most watched video, I think. It's got awful audio on the video of the tutorial of me building this. Because it's so old. It was such an old mic. There we go. Wow. But it is a very popular video. Nearly 250,000 views, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, as you can see, it's not really that busy because they're all spawning on top. But anyway, we're going to leave the episode here, guys. It's episode 150. I wanted a little bit more of a laid-back, relaxed episode. I didn't want nothing too hectic. 150 episodes. We can have an episode off, can't we? We can have a day off to chill and enjoy and appreciate what we've built over 150 episodes, man. That's absolutely crazy. Don't fall back down. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. And if you haven't and you want to see more on this world, then you feel free to subscribe. You can subscribe and you can feel free to subscribe. And that way you can keep in touch with all the videos that I put out with this series and all the other ones. And until then, we shall see you guys in the next one, where we will probably be back over at the Pirate Bay. I'm really enjoying the Pirate Bay area at the moment. No. I thought... Well, it's not a bad thing. Oh, in fact, it's a really good thing. I thought I would have... When I went through the nether portal, I thought I would have ended up back at the pirate place. Because that was the last bed I slept in. I'm sure it was the last bed I slept in. In fact, I'm 100% it was the last bed I slept in. You guys saw... Oh, no. No, I slept in this one, this episode, didn't I? Duh. Yeah, no, it's even better, though, because I wanted to grab a load of resources while I was here before I head back to the pirate place. But I'm loving it out there. And now I've got a load of sheep. We can start doing the sales. And then I suppose once we've done that and we want to have a little bit of a break from the pirate area, we should come back here and fix all of the broken stuff that we found this episode. Anyway, this episode's been going on for like over half an hour. If you guys... I've done it. I've already done that bit. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Bye!